This time on Piha Rescue, a painful rock landing for a surfer.
You jump in and help him, go.
A status 2 emergency at North Piha.
Yeah, let it out, mate, let it out.
And one swimmer needs Westpac rescue immediately.
1 minute he was there, wave came and he was gone, and it's kind of scary when someone's there and then next minute they're just not.
It's New Year's Day. At Piha, this promises a busy day ahead for the professional lifeguards on duty. During the weekends, the beach is patrolled by volunteer lifeguards from 2 different surf clubs. At North Piha, Piha United. And at South Piha, Piha Surf Club. On weekdays and statutory holidays like today, a team of 9 professional lifeguards patrol both North and South Piha. On his toes is Patrol Captain Logan, already with his eye on several people near Lion Rock. He and fellow guards Tom and Joel are mindful of the rip towards Lion Rock.
I don't think it's going round line, but...
Immediately, lifeguard Daniel swims out to assist the drifters. Tom questions whether the current is not just pulling towards Lion Rock, but also around the rock.
I hope not.
I think it's sucking around Lion.
It's sucking them out, definitely. We're just trying to watch him, make sure that he gets back to the beach safely and that he doesn't need any further assistance.
While tube swimmer Daniel secures the swimmer, the focus on deck shifts towards a boogie boarder further out. Despite paddling profusely, he's not made any headway. Tom and Joel sprint to the IRB. He's now off his board, a sign of exhaustion. Already in the water, a surfer paddles out to assist him.
Good, drag it down, drag it. Good, pick it up, pick it up. Come on, mate, Woody. Spin it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, we've managed to get him back to the beach, he's fine. There's just another surfer right on the corner line rock. He might be alright now though.
Just as the pair finally make some ground away from the rocks, a wave pummels them dangerously closer again.
Yeah, get in.
Lifeguard Daniel is also en route to assist the boogie boarder. Any rescue in front of Lion Rock is always a major challenge. The IRB has to navigate and precisely time each turn to reach the troubled boogie boarder. But just as the IRB approaches, he is battered onto the rocks and instinctively tries to climb them. Tom needs the boogie boarder to let go of the rocks and swim out. He cannot risk driving the IRB that close to the rocks.
Jump in. You jump in and help him, go. Get in the boat.
Immediately, Tom picks up lifeguard tube swimmer Daniel to crew the boat.
The f*** is it? Sorry, Phil. Get in, don't worry about your boogie board, mate. Broken right wrist. Go easy with his wrist. He's on your wrist, mate. Okay. Wait. Take the lead. Go get him in now. Hurry up. 1, 2, 3, in. Wait. You alright, mate?
Tom urgently takes the boarder to shore, and Joel and the surfer make their own way back.
Who's on flags?
A major rescue marks the start of the year at Piha, but it's a good result all considered with the help of the local surfer.
Thanks, guys. You alright, mate? You had a pretty bung wrist there. Did you heard that just then? On the rocks? You feeling like anything's broken or it's just... Wrist is fucked. Your wrist is actually fucked? Alrighty. Yeah, you're a little bit bruised up, buddy.
And while the surfer gets a clean-up in the surf club, Tom and Daniel reflect on the rescue right in front of Lion Rock.
So is there a current that runs around that?
There used to be a real strong current. It's still there. Like you can see the way that you move.
Yeah.
It's still there, but the rip sort of goes out south now.
I've seen the diagonal one yesterday.
So
it was real prominent.
I don't know. There's those 2 entrance feeder points.
Yeah.
And then sort of dependent on where they are and the rip, they go either way.
Then attention is diverted to another emergency call. An elderly man has injured himself around the Patiki rocks at the southern end of the beach.
We've got an old guy's fallen over on the rocks near Patiki's, and he's going to check it out now. Take a spinal board just for safety.
A bystander was there to help first.
Yes. It's quite hard to get over that little ridge there, and unfortunately his jandal slipped off and he rolled all the way down into the water. Very lucky, I think.
There's a little bit of a dip over here. Just take it easy, no rush.
The blood-stained shirt and scraped-up arms say it all.
You don't feel dizzy at all? And hit your head? And I just want to know if you hit your head at all, that's what I'm making sense.
No, I landed on the water with me.
Yeah. No worries.
You right, Neil?
Yep.
Well, we'll see you later.
Thanks.
No worries. Hope you feel better soon.
Come on, Neil, let's go.
He's taken to the medical room to clean up and attend to his wounds.
He fell down quite a tight crevice and he could have been much worse than he is.
It was a soft landing, I suppose. It was the scraping all got done on the way down.
Why don't we move you a bit closer and you can rest your arm up here? Maybe that's a bit
I'm going to
comfortable.
put blood over everything.
Oh, it's all right.
Something like that. Yeah.
Rest it down there.
No.
Now, are these bumps here just normal? This one here?
No.
No.
No, it's a bruise.
Is it quite tender?
Well, the whole arm's tender.
Yeah. Oh, more so than the rest of it.
No more than the rest of it.
His sense of humour is unscathed. And his wife also sees the comical side.
So you're drawing out 2 cell phones, is it?
Oh,
Dear.
Okay.
well, it's just sort of scraped.
It's not broken at all, is it? You mind if I lift it up a bit more?
Yeah.
If you sit forward, I'll take it.
He bounced onto the rocks on his side.
Is it tender?
No, it's just where it's just a scraped head.
Yeah.
Overall, this man is very lucky. No broken bones, no head injuries, and after a major clean-up, he and his wife can continue celebrating the new year, along with everyone else at South Piha. However, at North Piha, it's a different story. At Piha, north of Lion Rock, 2 people have just been rescued. One is in very bad shape. Lincoln and Lisa are sent north to assist.
United Flags. 1 semi-conscious, 1 conscious. Sorry, say that again.
Lifeguards Tom and Pierre are with the most critical patient. He's still lying in the IRB and on oxygen.
Do you want to just check this patient?
Oh, what's your name, buddy?
It's a young man. He's barely responsive.
Yeah, he's down the road from us.
Sweet as.
126.
No worries.
This is his mate.
My name is Piha.
The other one's sitting in there and he seems to be okay, but he's taking on a little water. Tamsin, close the flags.
The second patient is in the quad with lifeguard Joel. The beach is closed because there are no lifeguards to watch the flagged area.
Yeah, just letting you know, Joel's taking the second patient back to Piha for the first aid room.
While this young man seems fine, the second patient is in the quad with lifeguard Joel. The beach is closed because there are no lifeguards to watch the flagged area. The second patient is in the quad with lifeguard Joel. Yeah, just letting you know, Joel's taking the second patient back to Piha for the first aid room. While this young man seems fine, His friend Lawrence is definitely not.
We just gonna... Yeah, let it out, mate, let it out.
Did you swallow a lot of water? Yes? Yes?
Yeah, so we've got the patient in the boat. We're going to lift the boat onto the trailer and bring him back to the Piha Surf Club, to the first aid room.
This guy's really struggling to breathe. I believe he's taken on quite a lot of work. Can you just inform Logan, we've got a status 3 patient. He's taken on a bit of water.
Yeah.
Ambulance is requested.
Yeah.
Seems responsive and stable.
Logan from Lisa.
What's his GCS? So we can check that too.
Got a responsive status 3 patient. He's taken on water and we need to request the ambulance.
Patient, he's not doing too well. He's just actually vomiting up a bit of water. Yeah, let it out, mate, let it out. And we've just got some local help giving us a hand just to keep him nice and warm. We're doing all we can at the moment. He's a status 3. We'll definitely get the ambo on the way due to the fact that he swallowed a bit of water.
Do you feel that the oxygen makes you better? Yeah?
So they've just gone back.
Lawrence's neighbour lends a hand.
They just put the towels right next to where I'm sitting up there now. So
I'm going to bring the trailer up, move this out of the way, and we're going to lift them on. Yeah. We're going to get back to Piha. Yeah. What we're all going to do, this is the heavy end, obviously. We'll try leave Pierre in there if possible, just so he's got the oxygen kit. And all of us will just grab a corner, lift them on. Yeah. Be careful with the poles and don't trip over. You're all right, mate. You're in safe hands.
Safe hands to me.
1, 2, 3, up. All right, I'm going back to Piha.
Okay, we're just bringing him on the trailer now. We'll be at the surf club in approximately 5 minutes.
All right. Ready? Everyone on?
For now, North Piha stays closed for swimmers. In the medical room, Lawrence's friend Gabriel is doing reasonably well.
Trying to avoid swallowing some water, but try to keep my mouth closed, so there was 2 rough, so the water came straight in, so it came straight into my mouth.
Meanwhile, Lawrence is in distress. Lifeguard Pierre ensures he doesn't choke on his own vomit and keeps him in the recovery position on his side.
That's it, mate. Good boy.
Lisa updates Patrol Captain Logan.
Ambulance control are just debating whether to send Westpac out. But the gist of it, where to land a helicopter, it's kind of hard. If they do send it, we'll be able to touch it down on the beach, so we'll just have to clear some room.
Piha's first response arrived.
Fine. He's just a bit shocked.
Hi there. I'm Kelly. This is Michelle.
Outside, Lincoln updates first responder Nikki.
He's been like this. He's pretty cold, as you can feel. He's warmed up a bit. We had another patient that came in as well, both of them together, both downs, and he's fine.
I need to assess him. Okay, so we need to get him into the...
Yeah, no worries.
Right now.
You alright? Yeah. No, it's a bit uncomfortable, mate, but we're just getting on the stretcher so we can get you inside.
Yeah, and we'll go.
1, 2, 3, left.
Got it? Just going to take a second.
Lawrence is not doing any better. There is real concern his drowning could still be fatal. While first response checks his vital signs, outside there's another rescue. This time a surfer is helping out an American swimmer pulled out by the Pataki Rip. In no time, he's picked up and whisked back to shore.
I was just having the time of my life. I'm from America. We're flying back home tonight. These waves are the best waves I've ever experienced, so I'm hitting them, loving it. I'm saying, give me another wave, give me another good wave. And then in a moment, I see her and I'm like, oh yeah, we're at the edge, so maybe we start swimming this way. About a minute later, we're all flying off that way. And we got boats coming and all these guys are like being badass, and I realize they're like saving my life. Pretty awesome. I'm into it. I'm super impressed. You guys are badass, man.
Could you get back on your own, or were you
Could I have gone back on my own? I have no idea if I could have gone back on my own. I guess I would have landed somewhere over there if I didn't get like smashed into rocks or whatever. But that's the ocean, I guess. It's you're cool with it, and then you realize, boom, it's a force more powerful than you can take on yourself, you know?
And that is exactly what the two swimmers in the medical room experienced.
If you want to be sitting into the bag, okay? I'll stay here and help you, okay?
Does it mark? I've just got a bucket behind you as well.
Just sweet into your chest. You want to get a pulse oximeter on him?
Yeah.
A pulse oximeter is a method for monitoring a patient's oxygen saturation in the blood. It needs to be close to 100%.
Just going to clean your face lines, okay?
They also put him on oxygen.
Lawrence, just going to put a little bit here and then make it. Just try and focus on breathing, Lawrence, okay? Nice, steady breaths, in and out. Okay, if you need to be sick, we'll take this off, okay? So you can be sick, alright, Lawrence?
Lawrence owes his life to lifeguards Tom and Joel.
Pretty scared because like me and Tom, we just kind of like, one minute he was there, wave came, just he was gone, and it's kind of scary when someone's there and then next minute they're just not. So like we looked everywhere, couldn't see him, so real lucky that we saw him when he did come up because he was right pretty much under the boat. So yeah, pretty scary.
There is now 6 medical staff at the scene. Piha First Response, Westpac Rescue and St John Ambulance. Lawrence is still vomiting violently.
Let it out, let it out. Good boy.
It is clear that Lawrence will have to go to hospital by helicopter. His friend Gabriel can stay.
He's vomiting up a lot of seawater, probably status 2 when he got here, and he perked up quite nicely, but now he's starting to go down a little bit again. His friend over here, Gabrielle, was in the water with him as well, but he's doing obviously much better.
I just think for a couple of seconds that maybe he wasn't going to pop back up, but you know when he did it was just like a massive sort of sigh of relief, and then he went under again but popped up pretty quickly, so that was good.
Yeah, United North is really dangerous at low tide, so we headed on a really small sandbank. They dropped off the side of it and got themselves into a lot of trouble pretty quickly.
Probably the most stressful, like I've done some mass rescues before, but this was definitely the most stressful, just the fact that there were only 2 of us guards on there and we basically just had to do everything without thinking, or couldn't ask anyone else for help until we got them onto the beach. And yeah, I just think the fact that he went underwater for a while there was the most stressful part about it, yeah.
She's coming.
This is Laurie. Oh, Laurie.
Gabriel's mum arrives.
How are you doing, sunshine? Oh, at least you're looking a bit better than I thought you would be. Yes.
You know if
Okay.
he's got any allergies?
I don't, but you need to talk to Sam, his brother.
Will you talk to him because I don't have his number?
Yes, all right, and I'll give Sam your number.
We need to go with him just in case
Okay. I'll give Sam your number.
Okay.
So you're going with Laurie?
I'll keep you coming.
All right, darling. John's going to come with you. You'll be okay. That was very scary.
While Lawrence is transported to the helicopter, inside, Gabriel sees the positive side of the ordeal.
I always wanted to be on TV. I've been on TV before.
They're my neighbour, they're just a few doors along from us, so they came and sat next to us and we saw the IRB go out, and I thought this, because that water changed from being waist deep, 1.5 metres to about 3 metres in just a matter of minutes, and they just they were a little bit out. The water wasn't more than waist deep, they just got overwhelmed and sucked away with it. And then that IRB went out, and you got to give those guys medals for bravery, because that boat, I couldn't believe that boat didn't go over. It was just getting smashed, side on, smashed and smashed. And they kept going round and round. We got Gabriel in, and then I saw them getting round and round again. I was thinking, oh, there's something else going on here. And then I saw another pair of legs going and nobody sat up. And it's not a good sign, when nobody sits up. His mate Laurie was pretty unwell, to say the least. But those boys were pretty brave. Those guys went out there. That was one of probably the worst rescues I've ever seen. And you see a few because they just didn't give up. The boat was just getting smashed. It was unbelievable.
And so ends another busy New Year's Day. It really is hats off to the boys in red and yellow. Lawrence made a full recovery.